today we're back with another tutorial, or basically a recap, the 1.14 new mystery stews, which I completely forgot the name of. So in today's episode, or basically video, we're going to be reviewing all of them, and I'm going to tell you which one I think is actually useful and the ones I think is not, and I'm going to tell you what I think about them. So first and foremost, we have the dandelion and the orchid, who gives you 3 seconds of saturation. Then you have the 5 seconds of speed, which comes from the poppy. 7 regen from the daisy. 3 fire resistance by the aluminium. We have 7 seconds of blindness for the azure, which I think doesn't really make sense because it's kind of like white and it doesn't. It seems more like light. We could give a light boost instead of like a darkness boost. 8 seconds of weakness. 5 seconds of jump boost. Red tulips. Every single tulip is better for the 8 seconds of blindness. The cornflower is 5 seconds of jump boost, 7 seconds of poison for this thing that looks for like alive and like that should be regeneration. Anyways, personally I think that the flowers don't really match with basically the enchantment, the effect that they go with. And finally 7 seconds of wither for the wither rose. Okay, so if we clear over here and we actually grab the ingredient, the way that you actually craft one is by taking each and every single sort of mushroom, a bowl, and the flower that you want, and just basically sticking them into the crafting table all together. Just like that. And then you're going to get a suspicious stew. These things require you to actually be hungry, so if we go back into survival mode right here, this is survival mode, and let's give myself a little bit of hunger, like this. That should be enough hunger. How much hunger did I ask? Okay, that should be enough actually. My difficulty is at normal. Okay, so we are actually starting to run out right here. Let's get another one of this just to be sure, and let's actually go to 0 so we can actually get the full the full amount of saturation of basically bars it actually gives you. So right here we're at 0 bars. We're maybe gonna start taking damage. Yeah, we are. So if I eat this, as you can see, it gives you 3 full bars, which I think is actually really good. This food could be probably the best food if it is. Seriously, I choose a poison one. It could be the best food if it was actually stackable. So let's go back into creative so I can show you the rest. If I take a mushroom, a bowl, and whatever flower, a random flower, not really important. If we take a bowl and throw all of this stuff in, as you can see, the suspicious stew does not stack. If it could stack, it could probably become the best food in the whole entire game, which would actually give a humongous use for the flowers. Now, the ones that I find useful is personally I find the saturation flower, the speed, the regeneration, the blindness, the weakness one kind of useful. I'm gonna talk about the middle ones. The jump boost and the wither really useful, as basically the saturation one is just really useful so when you're running PvP, so you don't really have to eat it after it for like 3 seconds. Gives you kind of this 3 second extra. 5 second speed is really good for parkour, I guess, and other, once again, PvP. Regeneration, just good all overall. Over here we have the fire resistance one, which is not good because you only have 3 seconds, and honestly, because it's a 1 item slot and all that stuff, and it's only in 3 seconds. Honestly, I think it's just better to make a potion. It's not that expensive. But honestly, the magma cream is still kind of hard to get. But it's only 3 seconds not good enough. Like, you fall in the middle of lava, 3 seconds is not what's going to save you right here. Okay, so 7 seconds of blindness. I find it really useful to troll your friends. 8 seconds of weakness. Now, weakness is not really an effective let's say potion or effect, as this is something that he needs to drink, and it doesn't really like make your friend surprised, because the only time you're gonna use debuff is probably just to troll your friends, and having a weakness debuff is honestly kind of a disappointment. Passing out of jump move, once again useful for parkour. Poison, honestly, where I put it, not really useful is yes, it is useful, so because your friend cannot die, but it's also a little bit less fun, as wither is also 7 seconds, but does hit, I think, more damage and does kill the person. So I think for that reason, I think wither is a little bit better. Now, some improvements that they could make is probably making them stackable to 16 at least, or 64 would be amazing. And also making them so that we can, like, if it's not stackable, something I would really like is that we could add multiple flowers, like to a maximum of 3, so we could get some cool combination going. Like if we could make a parkour potion, we could get speed, probably jump boost, and another combination just to make this like really cool, and just to allow us to play more with it and kind of customize things. That because that could allow us to make shops, custom things, and custom maps, and that could be really cool. That's personally what I think about the new update with all these new flowers and the new soup that you can make. So thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Takir, and if you do want to watch series that come from me and a lot of other really cool small YouTubers, go watch my World of Solitude series, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.